Stop number 11 brings us to the track that is affectionately referred to or hatingly referred to as the Monster Mile, Dover Downs International Speedway. So we're out here today, and we are here for the running of the GM Goodwrench Delco Battery 200 as we're set for 40 laps of action on this 1 mile high bank racetrack. This is the 11th stop on the NNSCRA Mello Yello Racing Series as we are set for some great action here today. On the pole to the number 27 is the Gwaltney Big 8 Chevrolet of Carter Friesen on the pole for this event. I think this is his first pole of the season, too. He'll be alongside car 3, the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet of one of the dominators this season, Cole Deaver, in the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. He's won 3 times this season so far. Second row is car 63, the Nescafe Nestea Pontiac of Joshua Osborne. He's alongside car 38. It is Kev Shear in the Ford Credit Red Carpet Lease Ford, car 38. Third row is one of our in-car cameras today, Jessica Shelton in the number 11 Budweiser Ford. She won this season at the Goodies 300 at Daytona. She'll be alongside car 8. It is Sebastian Kukulon in the TIC Financial Oldsmobile. Fourth row has car 87, James Henry, the Texas Pete Sausage Chevrolet. And number 52, AC Delco Chevrolet of Kyle Matthews is alongside. Kyle won the last race in the Tour at Charlotte this season in driving the Ken Schrader colors. Next row down is car 72, John Andrews in the Detroit Gasket Oldsmobile. And Johnny Gardner in car 44 to Slim Jim Chevrolet. Next row down, Mitchell Collins in the Staff America Oldsmobile, car number 48. He'll be flanked by car number 4. It is William Brock in the Kodak Film Chevy. Next row down has number 92, Nathan Orman in the Stanley Tools Chevrolet. He's alongside Quentin Moore in car 21, the Cheerwine Ford. Next row down is car 6, Levi McIntyre in the Roses Department Stores Buick. He won at Nashville this season. He'll be alongside 2-time winner this season so far, Phil Parker, in the Crown Fast Fair Oldsmobile. His wins this season came at Rockingham and Atlanta. Next row down is our second in-car camera. It is Dylan Young in the DuPont Chevrolet car number 2 and Emmanuel Hardnett car 5, the Innkeeper Buick. Next row down, Charles Samper in the number 08 DeWalt Tool Chevrolet. He won at Hickory this season. He'll be alongside the Cox's Dry Lumbers Pontiac, car number 36 of Ryan George. Next row down is car 7, Dustin Bowen in the Skull Bandit Buick. He'll be alongside car 45. It is Joshua Michaels in the Molly Black Gold Chevrolet. Next row down, car 40, the Purex style Ford of Julius Anderson. He'll be alongside car 1, Keith Bassett of Baby Ruth Ford. Next row down, Nathan Hudson in car 60, the Winn-Dixie Ford, and another Ford Deluxe Air Heating Air Conditioning Ford, car 55 of Chloe Owen. Next row down is car 75. It is Jacob Sturgeon, the Food Country Oldsmobile, and Seth Cole in car 32, the Nestle Crunch Pontiac. He is our third in-car camera in today's event. Next row down is car 46. It is Paul Minnick in the Polaroid Chevrolet. He'll be alongside car 03. It is the car of Arthur Xavier, the Delco Voyager Batteries Chevrolet. Next row down is Jacob Thibodeau in car 0, the Magic Skull Classic Ford, or Oldsmobile. The Magic Skull Classic Oldsmobile, car 0. He'll be alongside car number 31, Carson Gum in the Channel Lock Oldsmobile. Next row down is car number 01, Jackson Haywood in the Carolina Ford Dealers Ford. And beside him will be the Pillsbury Hungry Jack Buick, car number 34, Gene Sanford. Next row down is Austin Colano in the number 9 FDP Brakes Chevrolet. He'll be alongside car number 99, Jesse Turner in the Armor Food Line Chevrolet. Next row down is car 28, Texaco Haviland Ford of Kat Batson. She won Talladega this season, and she'll be alongside Justin Dearborn in car 15, the AC Delco Chevrolet. And starting shotgun will be Ryan Brommer in 59 in the Alliance Truck Parts Oldsmobile. And Jeremiah Dwayne in the First Aid Sports Drinks Oldsmobile, car number 20. This is the 11th stop on the tour here for the NNSCRA Mello Yello Racing Series. As 40 V6 engines are about to come to life. And here comes the command to fire the engines for this, the GM Goodwrench Delco Battery 200 at Dover.
Drivers, start your engines!
So we mentioned after this race there'll be 18 races left to go on the season. By the way, in the NNSCRA Mello Racing Series Tour, it's a 20. I think this is a 29 race season. This is a 29 race season for this series. Next up in the tour, of course, will be at Pikes Peak International Raceway, where the next race is going to be after this one here. Then after that will be Michigan. Then after that will be Milwaukee. Then New Hampshire, Myrtle Beach, and then a second stop at Talladega. Field comes off corner number 4 as Carter Friesen leads him down. Cole Devers is alongside an all Chevy front row as the green flag will fly. And looking for the green flag, and they did it. We're racing at Dover. Joshua Osborne looks slow on the track here as they come off turn number 4. Turn 4 is usually a trouble spot here at Dover as they come off the turn. And Osborne leads the first lap. Here comes Jessica Shelton. She'll take second position away from the 27 car of Carter Friesen, and Cole Deaver goes to third spot now, dropping Friesen to fourth, and Kev Shearer moving it up to fifth position now as they come through turns 3 and 4. On board Jessica Shelton's car, as you see in the rearview mirror, Cole Deaver peeking low in the track. And Deaver will take the second position away, or tries to. Get slow, and he has second position, so move him up to the second spot. Shelton down to third. And that's the view from Seth Cole's perspective as he tries to make his way through the pack. Seth at the 29th position. I'll make that 30th, make that 31st. 32nd maybe as Pat Batson looks low on him. Hung up behind the 46 car of Paul Minnick. And now from Dylan Young's perspective here, as he's moved his way up to the 11th spot, up ahead is Levi McIntyre in 10th, I should say. Dylan driving like a man possessed here as he's got the help from his buddy Charles Sanford behind him. Up ahead of him is Nathan Ormond in 92 as they go through turns 1 and 2. Cole Deaver, meantime, takes the lead from Joshua Osborne. That battle ensues, but Osborne fights back on the inside of the racetrack here as they come off turn number 4. And Joshua Osborne goes back to the lead on this lap. Here comes Deaver to the high side of the track. Meantime, Carter Friesen looks slow for second place now in car 27. Out of those 5, Carter's the only Canadian in the top 5 positions here in this field. Actually, only Canadian in the top 10. Well, let's put it this way. He's the only Canadian in the field. Excuse me on that one. Osborne has the lead. Deaver second. Friesen third. Battle for fourth between Kev Shearer and Jessica Shelton. And Jess takes the spot away as they come through turns 3 and 4. And Shearer lets Shelton on by, but now he's got the pressure from one of his buddies, Kyle Matthews. That's a question mark right there, I guess. But Matthews coming off his big win at Charlotte, the last race on the tour, and he goes way low in the track there for Dover at least. And whoa! He and Shearer get together, and Matthews saves it. That possibly could have tired down Matthews' car, but he's still going at least. But that was awfully close on between the 52 and between the 52 and the 38 cars. And now Matthews has got fire in his eyes. He wants to get past Kev. Battle for second place, Cole Deaver and Carter Friesen side by side together, and Cole takes position away. And now Jessica Shelton, with the help of James Henry in 87, tries to push their way through the field here, as you see Kev Shear looking low on Henry. There that battle is, and he'll get by. And now Matthews up on the back bumper to 38. What's going to happen this time between those two? He looks way low again in turn 3. And makes it 3 wide through there. And that's a daring move at Dover, that's for sure. And Matthews will get by them both, and so move Kyle up to 5th position now. And here comes Charles Sanford. He says, now I'm going to pick on Kev a little bit. And whoa, he and Shear and James Henry get together and just about turn Henry around. But that is 2 near crashes Kev Shear has either caused or been in. And Kev driving very relentless here today as they go through turns 3 and 4 now. And so, as a result of that, there, Sanford takes position away. That is for 7th right there. And now I guess for 6th position on Kev Shear and says, screw you, I'm going by you. Moving a little bit further back here, there's Nathan Orman running 9th. There's 10th position Dylan Young and William Brock running 11th right now. Levi McIntyre in 12th position. Johnny Gardner 13th at the moment. Quentin Moore now took 14th away from Phil Parker as they come off turn number 2. And now 15th position is in jeopardy for. And now 15th position is Sebastian Kukulon. 16th Mitchell Collins. 17th is Ryan George. Nathan Hudson 18th. 19th is Paul Minnick. And 20th is Joshua Michaels at the moment. And Kev says, I've had enough following you, Charles, and he goes back by. So Kev Shear up to 6th position now. And meantime, Matthews got a strong car underneath. He looks low on Jessica Shelton now for position. That is for 5th place. Inside Jessica's car. Five cars running right together, and here comes number 27, Carter Friesen to the low side. He gets by Deaver. Deaver gets hung up on the high side, almost like a Talladega draft, gets hung out to dry a little bit. And now Matthews and Shelton, now they working together. All this but running behind the leader, Joshua Osborne, looking for his first victory of the season. He's not yet won the season in the Mello Racing Series. Deaver finally finds a hole between Shelton and Matthews, and then Shelton pushes Deaver up the high side. So Matthews now looking low on the track here. That low spot seems to be a good group for him. Worked well for him so far. He's up to 3rd position now as they come off turn number 4, excuse me. Shelton meantime having a hard time trying to keep up with Cole Deaver in the 3 car. Deaver gets a draft off Matthews, and you don't hear drafting and used much on a 1 mile track, but. In the meantime, Dylan Young looks low, and Kev Shear takes position away from him. That's for 6th place. And now Shear's got a lot of cars around him now. Charles Sanford, William Brock, Nathan Orman's closing up on him in 92. James Henry, Johnny Gardner, Quentin Moore, Levi McIntyre, Phil Parker, and Sebastian Kukulon in that mix. On board with Dylan Young in car number 2. He runs 6 up ahead of Jessica Shelton in 5th. Kyle Matthews holds the fast lap race so far, 155.763 miles per hour. In the meantime, lead changes happen. Carter Friesen goes to the lead now as Joshua Osborne now is hung up to the high side. He drops to 3rd position, now down to 4th now as here comes Cole Deaver to the low side. Now Kyle Matthews decides to pick on Carter a little bit, so they come up the 4th corner now. 15 laps to go at Dover. Lap car up ahead in the form of Carson Gum. And here comes Bieber to the low side for 2nd place, and he's going to take it through turns 1 and 2. He's going to bring Joshua Osborne with him as they come off off turn number 2. A couple of Southern guys going at it right here, and Osborne just puts the bumper, the Bieber, going through turn number 3. And that all but helped Cole Deaver. Deaver now gets the push that he needed. And that cost Joshua dearly. He drops down from 2nd to 4th at the moment. Now Jessica Shelton closing up on him for 4th position. Shelton running 5th at the moment. And here comes Cole Deaver eyeing what could be his 4th victory of the season if he should get by Carter Friesen. But not if Kyle Matthews got anything to say about that either. Matthews wins 2 in a row. He won at Charlotte. And whoa! Deaver way loose into turn number 3 here. So here comes Matthews to the low side by side off turn number 4. And here comes Cole Deaver. He looked low on the track there, drawing for the lead, but nothing doing. 10 laps to go this time by. In fact, we are at 10 to go right now here at Dover. Here comes Matthews for 2nd place. He's got it, and he gets the draft off this 27 car, of Carter Friesen. Now Matthews looks slow, trying to go for the lead. He pushes Friesen up the track there off turn number 4. Matthews tucks back inside though. 9 laps to go. Off into turn number 3, Carter Friesen out in front. He's now trapped behind the lap car of Carson Gum. And that's because of that, though. Matthews is taking a look inside, outside for the lead. And Carter realizes now what has happened. He looks slow on the track here. Tries to put Carson Gum 1 lap down, and he does so. Matthews now falls behind. So does Deaver. So does Osborne. Boy, this is great racing we're having here at Dover. 3 wide right there. Osborne pushed Deaver up the track now off turn number 4, and that's not going to help him at all neither. Meantime, Matthews got hung up behind, is now having trouble getting by the 31 car, and that's let Carter Friesen pull away. Matthews now finally gets by the 31 car and puts one car, and here comes Deaver trying to help Osborne by. But now can Kyle Matthews catch Carter Friesen in these final 5 laps? It'll be 4 to go this time by. Trick is, of course, obviously, to keep hooked up and not make a move. And Matthews is coming. He's coming right there. 3 to go. Or 2 to go, excuse me. 4 laps to go. Things happen so quick and sometimes in racing. Battle still going on for the 6th position, as right now that position is being held by William Brock for the moment. Two laps to go. Matthews closing up a little bit. He's now about up on the back bumper of Carter Friesen. What's going to happen through 3 and 4? Matthews comes to the inside of Friesen off turn number 4. White flag waves. 1 lap to go. Can Carter Friesen hold him off for his first victory of the season? We're about to find out here in this last half a mile or so. He stretches his lead out on Kyle Matthews just a little bit as they go through turns 3 and 4. Matthews does not have enough as they come off turn number 4. And car number 27, the Gwaltney Big 8 Chevrolet, Carter Friesen wins at Dover Downs International Speedway as he wins the GM Goodwrench Delco Battery 200 here at Dover. Kyle Matthews comes home 2nd, Joshua Osborne 3rd, Cole Deaver 4th, Jessica Shelton 5th. And William Brock holds off that snarling pack we saw about a minute ago. He finishes 6th. 7th will go to Charles Sanford. 8th to Johnny Gardner. 9th, Dylan Young. And 10th to Quentin Moore. Average speed 152.012 miles an hour. And how about a first-time winner? Carter Friesen gets his first victory of the season as he wins as he picks the Monster Mile for his first ever victory. We'll give you the rest of the finishing order for you here. The pace car lights are blinking. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, Sebastian Kukalon comes home in 11th position. 12th will go to Nathan Orman. 13th, Kat Batson. Kev Shearer, 14th. Then Nathan Hudson, Phil Parker, James Henry, Levi McIntyre, Mitchell Collins, and Ryan George, the top 20 in today's event. Then the rest of the order for you here, Paul Minnick 21st, then Joshua Michaels, John Andrews, Dustin Bowen, Gene Sanford, Keith Batson, a disappointing 26th for him in this race. Seth Cole 27th, Julius Anderson, Austin Colano, and Emmanuel Hartnett was the top 30 in today's event. Then the rest of the order here for you, Chloe Owen, Jackson Haywood, Arthur Xavier, Jeremiah Dwayne, Ryan Brommer, Jacob Sturgeon, Justin Dearborn, Jesse Turner, and Jacob Thibodeau was the lead lap finishers in today's event. Carson Gunn, the only car 3 laps down, in 40th position. So that's the story from Dover Downs International Speedway here. Congratulations again to Carter Friesen, the winner of the GM Goodwrench Delco Battery 200 here at Dover Downs International Speedway. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on the channel. We got in-our races, we got gaming videos, whatever the president of the NNSCRA South Dakota desires for his channel, and be sure to check out our other offline series, including the Pedigree Xfinity Series, the Duracell Cup Series, the Boas are All Pro, and the Boas are All Pro Series, all on this channel as well. And also be sure to check out the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series on Thrashman 899's channel as well, and also be sure to check out that channel as well. A lot of great stuff on both channels here, and you will not regret checking either one out. Here in this here, some of the best offline and online series are under the NNSCRA umbrella, and you will not regret checking either one out. So that will do it here today at Dover International Speedway. For now, this is James Qualls, in production of the NNSCRA. Off on Racing at its best. We will see you at Pikes Peak for the Mopar Parts Mile High 200. 250, I should say.